Hi everyone! As in the half of the world there is a start of the fall season, I decided that maybe it will be helpful if I suggest some color combos for coloring autumn leaves. In this video I will be coloring with Inktense pencils, and if you find such video helpful, in the next videos I will suggest similar color combos from other pencil brands. Let's start from the leaves, which are still green and only started to be a little bit yellowish. I suggest to use light olive, which is a very warm green with definite yellowish tint into it, and combine it with amber and cadmium yellow, but just a little bit of cadmium yellow. I will be practicing on the book Twilight Garden by Maria Trolle, but frankly, these color combos will look much better on more realistic drawing of autumn leaves. In the end of this video, I will show you a couple of my pictures from fall season in Flower Year by Leila Dule, where I used Inktense. You know that during fall season, in just one leaf we can find huge variety of colors. Green, yellow, a little bit of brown, some leaves are bright orange with touch of red, so we can combine a lot of colors, and my preferred way of coloring such leaves is watercolors, where I can use one basic color and then drop into it additional colors, and to get a very natural shift between colors, or to use Inktense, which almost perfectly imitate watercolors and also can create a very natural transition between colors. For my first leaf, I started to color with light olive, then I went with amber, and in a couple of places I also touched with cadmium yellow. For applying water, I will be using my very cute small brush, which I found in a children's set of very cheap watercolor pencils, but brush is very comfortable. It's small, it has very thin tip. I always use it when I want my Inktense pigment to look more similar to watercolors, and for me it's easier to get this effect than when I used my water brush with harder tip. As usual, I start to apply water from the lightest part, and then I push pigment to the darker area. Especially here where I have very small areas, it's important to wipe away excessive pigment on your brush. When we color with such close colors like amber and light olive, which are only slightly different, it's very important not to move your pigment excessively, because all pigment will be mixed together and leaf will be looking like it's colored with just one color and will be looking more flat. And I think that it's part of the fun in coloring autumn leaves is to put a lot of colors in just one leaf and to show this picturesque treat of autumn foliage. Next color combo will help you if you like to color maple leaves. At least in my area we can easily find maple leaves with green, yellow, orange and red parts in just one leaf. So I decided to combine Fern green, golden yellow and scarlet pink. But instead of the fern you can also use felt. I will be practicing on these leaves of rowan. I will put green in the part which is closer to the stem, then golden yellow, and in couple of places I will touch it with scarlet pink. Again, here is extremely important how you apply water. I start from yellow area, and when I slightly move my brush to the red area, on the area between those colors I got a lovely orange color. But still I try that on the leaf I can find a little bit of yellow, then orange in the mixed area, and a little bit of red. If red was absorbed by yellow, later after my first layer will dry, I will apply second layer with scarlet pink. Then I again start from yellow area and move pigment to the green area. I wash my brush when I switch between colors to get rid of excessive pigment, and it's very important not to mix green with red. You know that they are opposite colors, and when you mix them you get not very attractive dark dirty brown color. Next, I decided to do yellow-orange leaf. I started with a very calm yellow color, Sicilian yellow. In the middle part, I put burnt orange, and in the base of each leaf, to make a slightly darker area, I used a red oxide. In the set of Inktense pencils we have a huge variety of colors which all can be used for different fall leaves, so I encourage you to try and to experiment. In this video I show you only first initial layer of pigment just to show you some of my favorite pencil combos, but you can always further improve your leaves. When you let dry first layer, you can add additional texture like shading with slightly darker green or slightly darker brown colors, or add some spots on the leaves. You know that autumn leaves are very often not perfect and have some brownish spots. You can add such texture by regular color pencils or just taking pigment directly with wet brush from the pencil core from Inktense pencil and to apply second layer. So it's very interesting, and it depends from how much time you want to spend on coloring your autumn leaves and how realistic you want them to look. Next leaf will also be orange but less bright and more close to brown, and for it I decided to combine mustard, vermilion and baked earth. Mustard is one of my favorite colors in the whole set. I believe that after I apply water it's one of the most wonderful golden colors. Vermilion and baked earth are very close, very similar, but I wanted to show in this leaf that even in generally yellow or generally orange leaf we can still have some different hues, some slightly different areas, and that's why I decided to combine such similar colors. Again, it's important here not to mix all colors together or leaf will look flat and not as interesting. So again, not move pigment too much and wipe away excessive pigment and wash your brush. If you want to create more weathered or wet leaf, you can put in the middle darker color like willow or madder brown, and you will get more dramatic difference between mustard, mid vermilion and almost brownish middle part. Very conveniently, on this page we also have image of rowan, so I decided to show you which colors I would use if I need to color rowan berries. For slightly brighter berries I would combine tangerine plus chili red, and to make some berries darker I would combine scarlet pink plus madder brown. For each small berry, I try to leave some uncolored area to show highlight on the glossy surface, and I put darker shadow area in the right part of each berry. I hope that these very simple hints and suggestions will help especially beginner colorists who only start to learn the Inktense, how to use them properly in other books apart from Lizzie Mary Cullen, and how to make Inktense pigment to look more similar to watercolors. In the end, I want to show you a couple of pictures in Lela Dule flower year, which I finished during previous autumn. You can see that I had a lot of fun and I did a variety of leaves, green, yellow, red, almost brown, and I hope that it will give you some inspiration for your fall colorings. I thank you for watching and I hope that it was helpful.